Association. Broadcast descriptions or accounts for the show. Welcome to the PCSRA Weekly by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. For over 51 years, it is the proud sponsor of the PCSRA Weekly Show. The Budweiser, Loves Travel Stops, iHeartMedia, Oklahoma Highway Safety Office, where we encourage you fans that together we can end DUI. Now, with the call of today's PCSRA Weekly Show from the Blue Hedgehog Studios in War Acres, Oklahoma, here is your host, the voice of the PCSRA, Daniel Voiles.
And hello and good evening and welcome to a Monday night edition of the PCSRA Weekly Show. Take number 3. Yes, it's taking me take 3. First attempt, the broadcast cut off after 10 minutes of fucking DC Universe, so screw me. Second attempt, because of the retard-ass caution sign, decided to be a toll dick, and yeah. So, what else is new? So Daniel Ville is here in our beautiful PCSRA studios, getting ready to go for a night edition of PCSRA Weekly, something I normally don't even do as far as that's concerned, so yay. Plus, we're also back on Monopoly for the first time in 2019, and it's been a freaking long time since I played Monopoly, so yay.
Your time has come.
I need a phone. So I was wondering where it went. Yay. So anyway, I am so sorry. Ooh, there goes 200 right out of the gate. Right out of the deal for Nico. Hey, I'm going second. So, anyway. Want to let you guys know, I want to send our condolences to Zachary Fitzwater. His sister is currently having cancer, and that's really unfortunate news to hear that. So, I want to send our best wishes to Zachary Fitzwater and his family and friends as far as that's concerned. So yeah, before you start commenting in the chat, remember to please take note of the description so that way you guys know what the rules are, make my life a lot easy. And I will go ahead and put this in the DeRelay chat. I'll put this in. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Oh, I need to delete this link. Wait, 1 second. What'd I get? 7. Oh, fuck my life. There we go. I'll do this in HWO. Because why not? Alright. Ooh, I got a chance. What is it? Oh, hey, $150. Cha-ching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yes, and I'm putting it on normal difficulty, so. Yay. Finally a game that doesn't want to be a total dick to me. Hooray. Jesus Christ. I've been at work all day is why the stream at 9, a little after 8:30 Eastern. That's probably why, if you're wondering why the show got delayed, because I had to work today. Yay! Because I say that a federal holiday don't mean shit to me.
Roll the dice.
Yeah. I don't, and please don't get me started.
Impressive.
Oh, Amandine's in trouble. She's like, oh, I'm going to try to see if I go to jail very early in this wonderful game. Hashtag championship implications. Oh, she almost went to jail. She didn't. Oh, she almost got to free parking, which I put money in it, so, yeah. Anyway, now that we are finally on the subject of wonderful things, so hopefully we don't have a caution sign that screws me in the ass. YouTube, I'm looking at you. Okay, so today's, let me rephrase that. Tonight's episode of PCSRA Weekly. PCSRA Weekly, we're going to recap the Chili Bowl. We're going to go through some top story news items around the NASCAR / motorsports world. Then we'll give you some takeaways as far as what could this mean for what could this mean for the drivers that ran the Chili Bowl that could help them later on this season at Eldora. And then we are going to look ahead to 2 races, one that will count for predictions and one that's just a look ahead because it's my kind of thing, which is the Rolex 24. It is Rolex 24 Daytona week and the 3rd race of the Santiago E-Prix. Yay, I finally got that intro in, or got that stuff in. Yay. In your face, YouTube, you big fat dick. Or should I say PS4, you big fat dick. Anyway, starting off with recapping the Chili Bowl, as I'm going to pull up the results. The racing in the main event was pretty good. We saw some very exciting racing. You know, it started like late Saturday, early Sunday morning, but hey, it was worth it, so. And, at the end of the day, it came down to a battle between Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell did not lead the entire race until the final corner. Well, that's one way to make up $200, Nico. Anyway. Christopher Bell forced Larson into a mistake. Christopher Bell goes by Larson. Larson tried to get past, try to get the run back, but unfortunately it was too little too late. And Christopher Bell, for the 3rd year in a row, wins the Chili Bowl, presented by Lucas Oils. So, yay, congratulations to him. Here is the top 10 rundown for the Chili Bowl feature. That's the only feature I'm going to say. Christopher Bell wins. Kyle Larson 2nd. Justin Grant finished in 3rd. Brady Bacon in 4th. So I guess that bacon was very crispy with that top 5 run, if you ask me. Nice pun, Boyles. Zach Daum got 5th. 6th, Tyler Courtney. Former NASCAR driver Brad Sweet got 7th. CJ Leary finished 8th. Logan Seavey, who we'll be seeing in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series this season, in a limited schedule, finished 9th. And Tanner Thorson, I believe a regular in the Truck Series, finished in 10th. So, you know, and I gave credit, you know, to Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson, 2 drivers who refused to lose, never gave up. Well, just as I say that, well, here comes the broadcast getting fucking muted. You know, my thoughts on it. The race was pretty decent. Yes, I can see you're self-promoting in multiple servers. Hi, Elijah. 5 times at once. Well, yeah, and also my deal's not working. Joy. So, but you know, it's really, you know, a great win, you know, for Christopher Bell, but you know, unfortunately for Kyle Larson, just the wrong place at the wrong time. So just that sucks, but hey, you know, there are no points on the line. That's the only good news, I can just tell you that. So yeah. Alright, going into the top story news. That's the only race that happened this weekend, so yay, that's why there was a short one. A year ago, I was in Whataburger, and yeah. This time last year, I was getting pissed off, so. Of course, I had barbecue this time last year. Oh, my original bagel was good, and if Zachary Taylor were to come across this awesome stream I'm currently doing, no, I did not share. And you know what Taylor says? As usual. So, 75 days until OU plays, or OKC Dodgers, excuse me. So, also, my Monster Energy and pizza was good, and if Zachary Taylor were to come across this stream, I did not share those either. It was original Monster, if you're wondering. So, this little article I found today from if I can find it. Oh, it was Federo. Weird name. Don't ask me what the hell that means. It says NASCAR will allow teams to have sports gambling sponsors at all races in 2019. If that doesn't tell you how desperate NASCAR is, I don't know what is. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not even going to go in details. Old news. Hera's been in since Winston Cup and Busch Series. They haven't sponsored a car in They haven't sponsored a car since like what, 2003? And Hera hasn't even sponsored a cup race since 2001. What else is new? It's like I can come up with 500 trillion ideas. Trust me.
Let's ride the train of success.
It's not old news, it's new. Because we've been talking about this like months ago. It's like, how stupid can some people on Facebook be? Not all of you, but some. So. Anywho, that's just my little... Oh, and I forgot Ricky. Ricky. Okay.
Let's roll the dice.
Hang on a second, let me do this. I want to make sure there's no fucking caution sign. So. The only thing I feel bad about is I was going to do Elijah an awesome favor. If I end up going to Michigan, I'm going to try to clear out his driveway. That way he can be happy Blue did something good for him. Which, I don't know if he'll take up with me on that bet or not. God dang, how much is an F1 car worth? Three quarters of a million euro dollars. Oh, Jesus. Sly Cooper quad Fetra speed run in 17. Oh God, can you imagine watching that 17-hour video? I don't think so. Yeah, who wants to watch that fucking shit? You have to find my house first and bring a plow with you. Okay, I'll bring Zachary Taylor to join. Well, first I gotta find Taylor's house. That's pretty much about it. Okay. I thought my... What? Anyway. Oh, this Saturday is going to be a very special day for all of you Australian hopefuls. Fitzwater, that would be you. This Saturday is Australia Day. And probably before I go live, depending if I'm not working that day, I might just cue the national anthem of Australia. Hashtag copyright alert. So, I think that's it. I did get Singapore up today. But I'm going to do the race probably tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. Because I gotta record. I got some things I need to record for F1 2017 for an update that I need to do. So. Oh God, here comes the guess what day it is commercial. Oh my God, can you imagine that camel? Somebody played that on like G many freaking Christmas. Alright. What? I'll be right back, guys. Before I even go to eat, I need to go to that. besides going to see right to the doctor,
I can only get 2 numbers. So, if it's not here by the time I have to leave to get confirmed, then I have to be here. Make sure nobody steals or locks the page.
they just shipping it to here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's here, and then I have to go to the other, take this and the new phone, so it's a transfer of stuff out of here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like me. That's what you're gonna have to not look notifications. I hope they keep your ringtone every time they call you. I hope they keep your ringtone. You do that. I need to cheat. I need to do my ringtone, but I'm not gonna do it right this second. I got nothing on the floor except probably eat soup tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna have that soup that we had over the weekend tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or actually, I better not know. More, eat the soup normally. So, just remember Thursday I have to be at work at noon. So I'm probably just gonna take the gym in. Already is our south. And they say it's very sweet. Hashtag my dad's excited. Hashtag race week is here. You do realize there is one V8 supercar driver. I am back and better than ever. Unless you're Blue Junior. Alright. So. Alright. Who the fuck called me? God damn it. You two can talk tomorrow, and I'm not gonna fuck around and deal with this shit. Alright. Like Grandma Fry cannot stop calling my fucking number. Alright. I don't think we have any NR news.
In buying this property?
Taylor has a plow, he'll get all the snow off the driveway. Oh, brother. Okay. So, let's preview the Rolex 24 Daytona and the Santiago E-Prix. So, we're going from the, the Chili Bowl to now the Rolex 24 at Daytona. And I really think, and like I said, and I said this last year and I'll say it again, we're not doing predictions for IMSA, just letting you all know. So if anyone asks, which I know everybody knows it right now, I think we're going to see, hopefully a better race this year versus last year. Last year was kind of but, you know, Daytona, sometimes it could be good, it sometimes could be bad, it could be sometimes stuck in the middle. That's the way the cookie crumbles, so, you know, I think we're going to see a good race, a good strategy, and like I said, strategy was the key to how I won the Dubai race. So, we'll just see how everybody does, and, yeah, and of course the Continental, or should I say the Michelin Tire Challenge will be running on Friday at, I want to say, either 2 or 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And you can watch that race on the IMSA Facebook page. So if you got nothing to do and you want to watch some racing, go to the IMSA's Facebook page. That's what that's something. I will add the IMSA link and I will put that in the description so that way you guys can keep up to date with the IMSA races. So yeah, plus I might be watching the 6 Hours of the Glen on the IMSA app instead of TV, but yeah. Alright. As for Santiago, we go from Marrakesh in Africa to Chile as they're going to their first race in South America. Should be a very exciting race, and I think if the first 2 races were any indication about
sometimes bad things happen.
If the race this week is any indication like what we saw in the race weekend at Marrakesh and Saudi Arabia, I think we're in for a great race this week, and you know, it should be a lot of fun, and we'll see how it goes, you know, because we don't know what this new track is going to be like. Alright, so now let's make predictions. So let me check to see how everybody is doing as far as the picks. Have they made predictions or not? Wait, hang on. Something just popped up on Discord.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh, it's this server that I'm in that's going on, but alright, I need to ask.
You know what you're doing.
Has anyone made predictions? Because if not, I'm actually going to join the server. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let me, of course it's the same entry list as always for Formula E.
It's your turn.
Because, so, I'm going to also check the chat while I'm at it. Make sure... Shut up, phone. I'm talking, not you. Like, shut up, me. Alright. Oh, don't tell me I got... Oh, for goodness sake, I'm going to jail.
Well, that was unexpected.
Rip. Well, I haven't said anything about the word jail, and guess what? Karmic retribution comes back to bite me in the ass, so... Alright. So
Let's play.
that's how it's gonna go. Because I'm gonna give everybody a chance to make predictions, and you have until like Friday. Because I will close the predictions on Friday as far as that is concerned.
You landed on a
So,
free property.
yeah.
Invest.
So, okay.
I wish you luck.
So, alright. I need to charge my phone while I'm thinking about it. Of course, if you're in the PCSRA server and you have the weekly show logo underneath your deal, you can come join me on Discord, and I will count you as far as the predictions go. So, of course, if you don't know how prediction goes, it goes like this. I give you a driver we think is going to win, I give you a driver we think you need to stay away from, and a driver I think is going to be the dark horse. I'm waiting to see if anybody's ever going to show up. Might tell David I'm live.
Investing in this city.
Alright, let me tell Ty.
The bank is looking for an investor.
Alright.
Who will be the lucky one?
If you guys need the entry list for the Formula E, it's in the pinned message in the weekly show server, for those of you wondering. So, alright, so the Jello standings after Marrakesh, because the Chili Bowl will not count towards the Jello standings, as there's a cat puking in the floor. Of course, I currently have 3 Jello leads over Zachary Taylor, Nathan Norman, and Derek Hamill, which they have 1 apiece. And then the other 2 currently scoreless. So, yeah. Alright. Because, yeah, Marrakesh, we remain the same, so, yay. And sorry if I rip it off from somebody. So, forgive me.
What do you want to do?
Lord. Alright. Okay. I'll just pay 50 because I'm just being a boss.
Roll the dice.
Yay. Alright. So I'll read everybody's picks after after everything's taken care of and all that. So. Alright.
Your turn starts now.
Yay, let's go on a property. Alright, so it is, I'm only making predictions for the Formula E race, because like I said, the IMSA race takes so long to even get picks made, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, so the driver I picked to win the E-Prix at Santiago, I think the way the start of the season, as I was saying, it's like, quit calling me. Yeah, I'm about to just give my phone back to Mom, but if this person would stop calling me right in the middle of a show. Good freaking Lord. There's like a number that's just bugging the hell out of me saying, I want to call you. It's like, no. Keep me out of it. Anyway. Driver I think is going to win the E-Prix is, oh my god. I'm going to listen to it later. Driver to win, I'm going to say Lucas Degrassi is going to be the driver to win.
What's your offer?
Driver to stay away from. Oh boy, this is the one I hate to say. You know, I have like three easy candidates I can say for a driver to stay away from. Stoffel Van Dorn, Pascal Wehrlein, but possibly this third driver. I really don't know how they're gonna do. But if I had to choose one out of either Van Dorn or Verline,
Don't give up. Persistence
I'll
is
have
the
to
key
take,
to success.
I'm gonna take possibly
Shake the dice and see what the
Stoffel
future
Van Dorn
holds for you.
as the driver to stay away from. As for my dark horse, I'm going to take...
The go space.
I will take, I'll listen to you later. I'm right now doing picks as of right now. So the dark horse... What if that was your agent? Oh God.
I always like it when money comes my way.
I seriously doubt my agent would be calling me right in the middle of the show, if you know what I mean. But anyway, my dark horse...
What do you want to trade?
I'll go with Daniel App as my dark horse. So.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we got that taken care of, the picks, just letting you guys know, I've been giving my phone to my mother because
Time to pay the rent.
because my mom's phone broke this weekend, so it's like,
Let's roll the dice.
yeah, I'm trying to hurry this up, that way we can get this show in the books and then I can continue this game. So on the which I will be recording it and then try to upload it. So that is the plan. Oh, it's my turn. Whoops. Pay attention, boys. Excuse me. Yes, that was Zachary Taylor who let out a massive RKO in the fashion of Ricky Cervantes. Okay. Alright, so that is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Alright. So, I don't think I have anything else to say other than that that's pretty much it. And finally we go a game without having a jerky ass caution sign being a total jerk. Thank God for that.
Sometimes you have to
But
pay the price.
yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if any of you guys have school tomorrow or not because of the... For those of you in the Northeast, I seriously doubt you guys have school because I know Maine, especially you people in Maine, that got like almost 2 feet of snow. I feel bad for you. But you know what? That's okay. If you're seniors, you're lucky. Ooh, Iker got coined badly, so... so far. Alright. Let's look ahead to this week's upcoming PCSRA Weekly Show event, presented by Andy's Frozen Custard. Next week, we are going to recap the Rolex 24 and the the Santiago Rolex 24 and Santiago Ypres. I will recap. We'll go over some top story news, and I believe we do not have anything to go over as far as previewing the next race. I don't know what race we would have to preview next. I'll just keep digging some info. But if we don't, we'll just recap the Rolex 24 and wow, I almost said Marrakesh. Good job, Voiles. Santiago, gee, easy for me to say. So, those are going to be coming up next week for our show. And then in 2 weeks, I will invite all the NASCAR people to come join us for the weekly show.
Are you interested in buying this property?
Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Hello. Yes?
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Okay, if I were to add, as far as how many times my phone's gone off, let's try 7 or 8. So, but in 2 weeks we will have our NASCAR friends joining us the following week, because we will preview the Advanced Auto Parts Clash. Because what's interesting about it is that for the second race weekend in Atlanta is also the first race weekend for V8 Supercars. I'm really excited to see how the V8 Supercars are going to do in 2019. So that's the great thing. So that's a look ahead this week's upcoming PCSRA Weekly Show event. We're only going to recap next week. Nothing else to talk about. Following week, we'll just go straight into the top story news as far as stuff is concerned. Get you guys an update on the Dolphins organization, as well as a NR 2003 organization, and then of course we will look ahead to the Advanced Auto Parts Clash. And I'm just only going to take it one event at a time. So, alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my phone.
It's your turn. You can't always decide what's going to happen to you.
Not trying to be an asshole.
I wish you luck.
But I might need to put out a message on Facebook. If anybody's trying to get a hold of me again, I'm gonna just put out a message. If you're trying to get a hold of me, you need to wait till I go on break or go home. I'll need to mention that.
Your rent is due. Investing in the city. Your time has come. Hey, that's a good roll. Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors never give up.
Alright. So. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm definitely looking forward to the upcoming adventures so far. So, the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office encourages the greatest people around the state of Oklahoma and anywhere that together we can end DUI. Visit enduiok.com for more details. Don't forget to remind everybody that before you drive, please remember, click it or ticket. A proud sponsor of the Safety Office program. I want to thank the best people in the world and also the awesome supporters of this great channel, and they are Cody Smart, Elijah Leonard, who is the best green hedgehog in the world. Yes, you get a compliment. Cody Hagen, want to say happy birthday to Cody Hagen. Tomorrow is his birthday, so I want to say happy birthday to Cody Hagen. His brother Larry Hagen, yeah, the Hagen brothers, which I haven't talked to the Hagen brothers in, Jesus, who knows, like 5 years I haven't talked to them, whether it's on Facebook or anything like that. .V Joe, which is our brand new hedgehog in Everett, which is awesome. Again, our condolences to Zachary Fitzwater, which we pray for his sister to beat cancer, because we know cancer sucks so badly and all that. Executive producer Caleb Hobbs, producer and engineer Alex Hawkins and Jackie Tang for their support, and Greg Rudds, aka Orange Cream Hedgehog, running the show for us back in our PCSRA Network studios. Final score, one final time from the wonderful NFL title games that took place yesterday. In the NFC title game, it was the LA Rams 26, the New Orleans Saints 23 in overtime. And Final score, one final time in the AFC. Let me make sure I said it right before I jinx myself. Yep, I was right. Okay. And then final score in overtime, which ironically enough, both games ended overtime. Final score in KC at Arrowhead Stadium in the AFC title game. It was the New England Patriots 37 and the Kansas City Chiefs 31. Next Sunday, this Sunday on ESPN on ABC, is the 2019 Pro Bowl, and then in 2 weeks, the Rams and the Patriots meet again in a rematch of Super Bowl, this time in Super Bowl 53. Cannot believe race season is finally back. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're definitely looking forward to what has been probably the best day in the world.
Nice deal.
So, final time, I continue to pray for Zachary Fitzwater and his family and friends, making sure that Amy Fitzwater, the sister of Zachary Fitzwater, beats cancer, because hashtag cancer sucks. Until next Monday, when we recap the Rolex 24 Daytona, the Santiago E-Prix, and we look ahead to, in my opinion, a little interesting, and then we'll give you our thoughts on the first month of the PCSRA Weekly Show. Until all of that time, and until we are finally back at our regular time at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. And for my son Blue Jr.
You have a train to catch.
Yeah, I have a train to catch. This is Daniel Voles, aka PCSRA Blue Hedgehog 26, saying, "Go Rams and Boomer Sooner, everybody."
Weekly Show broadcast has been brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. For over 51 years, it's the proud sponsor of the PCSRA Weekly Show. The PCSRA Weekly Show was also brought to you by Budweiser, Love's Travel Stops, iHeartMedia, The Oklahoman, Newcastle Casino, Devon Energy, Sonic, and by the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office, where together we can end DUI. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the PCSRA Sports Network. Copyright 2019 by the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association.